Chartemis Prime, Chartemis Prime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad hits. Chartemis, subscribe.
I don't mind the added thickness at all, though. Hey, what's up, you guys? Chartemis Prime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Avengers Endgame Brothor Build-A-Figure Waves Mark II Iron Patriot. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Oh man, this one looks pretty cool already, even though I kind of have a weird smudge on his face right there. That's bothering me. Anyway, on the side, you can see a nice image of Iron Patriot. On the back, you can see another image, or similar image right over there. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. There's the other figures from the wave. Then we get Iron Patriot again, and then a spot-varnished A logo right there from Endgame, and then not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing. And here's the Mark II Iron Patriot out of the packaging, looking freaking awesome. I don't know, I just think this looks very cool. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the Iron Patriot design for War Machine, I don't know, I prefer those characters being separate from each other. But anyway, this does look pretty sweet, and we do get some sweet accessories as well. So let's take a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at the Mark II Iron Patriot. So Iron Patriot comes with the Build-A-Figure parts and these accessories right over here. I don't remember seeing these in Endgame at all. I went back and checked it out, but yeah, you get these little missile pods right here, which actually look pretty cool. I do like the bright silver that you're seeing in there, and yeah, the metallic blue throughout on the figure is just very pleasing, so I do like that, even though I think it's a little on the saturated side, maybe a little too bright, but these are sculpted out pretty well. They look cool. Then you get these turrets right over here that don't have any articulation, and I would have rather have had these with articulation and take these out rather than have both of these, you know what I mean? Because yeah, it would have been nice, but I do like the red and the silver that we're seeing throughout, so it looks pretty cool. You can see you get, you know, the ammo stored right over here on each side, so I have those pointing on the outside of the figure. You could also take these leg rockets off if you wanted to. I don't count them as separate accessories. It would have been nice to have like a panel that you could put right over here, you know, but yeah, I'll get a closer look at those later on. You get 4 different ports on the back of the figure right here, so these rocket pods are going to go on the lower section. They just port right there. Oh, that's on the wrong side. Put this right over here so it nicely goes over his shoulder, and then this one's going to come right over here like so, and then these again, you want these canisters facing outward, and just go ahead and port these in, and that looks pretty cool. You saw them all weaponed up just a second ago, so yeah, I do think that looks pretty neat, but still I wish these were articulated, aside from just being able to turn them side to side like this. These you could turn up and down a little bit too. So my biggest gripe with this figure is that I received a faulty copy of this Iron Patriot. I got this stupid blemish going across his face right over there that you can clearly see. It was like that in the packaging. I didn't drop it or anything, and I'm missing a little bit of red paint around that left eye, so that's irksome. So hopefully I get another copy and I can swap it out or something, you know what I mean? You know, I don't know, just like tell them that it's damaged. You know, if I do a swap like that at a retailer, I let them know that there's something wrong with the figure. I don't try to let someone else pick up my faulty scraps. But anyway, looking at the top right over there, pretty clean paint, some marbling in the blue plastic though, so it doesn't bother me that much. You just see it on the top of the head. Chest looks really good, nice and clean. I love the silver paint. The red looks pretty solid. Kind of surprised to see that the red isn't like a shiny metallic red, but oh well. It says FF2718 right there. I don't know exactly what that means. You get the Air Force symbol right over there. Looks like you could see someone's thumbprint a little bit right over here. No? No, maybe. But yeah, nice silver on the sides right here. You can see that we do get some reused parts from the previous Endgame War Machine figure. Here's the hands. You get an open hand right over here. Having, you know, interchangeable hands would have been pretty cool to have on this figure, by the way, but turrets look pretty good on the forearms. I like the discs right over here. And we get some pretty cool paint, you know. It looks pretty clean to me. And then we get those leg rockets right there on the sides, painted out pretty well. So I gotta say that came out pretty clean. Some minor marbling right over here. But yeah, I gotta say the red looks pretty nice, and I do like that shimmery blue, even though I do think it should have been darker. I don't know, am I wrong about that? But I know the lighting at that final scene where we see this armor was really dark, but I don't know, Rescue seemed to look, you know, pretty blue to me. This one looked like it should have been a little bit more of a darker blue than we're seeing right here. But you can see more marbling right over there. There's the Iron Patriot butt, and we get some nice silver paint on the back of the figure right here too. A little bit too much light going on, but you can see that nice silver paint. And then there's the ports right over there there for his accessories. Keep wanting to call him War Machine. But to go over Iron Patriot's articulation, you can move the head up just a little bit right there. I like that long chin, by the way. I don't know why I like that. It has that pharaoh look to it. But you can move the head downward. You get a little bit of side-to-side motion. I do like that you can turn the head side to side without it really running into the collars too much. You know, you can lift it up like that. So that's cool. And you get some nice head pivoting. The shoulders, these pads right here are pretty soft. So you can just squeeze those around and you can get the shoulders to move outward that much and they'll move down that much. Rotate a full 360. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow that doesn't meet anywhere near 90 degrees, but it rotates also. Both hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. Get a good diaphragm joint that turns side to side. You get some diaphragm pivot. He'll crunch forward, not really at all, but he does crunch back. Hips move outward that far. He will kick forward that much. Back a little bit. Upper thigh cut. Great double jointed knees. You got to get both of those knees bent right there, which is kind of tricky to do, but there you go. And then the ankle barely moves down, moves up a little bit more so, and you do get ankle pivot. And I have the two turrets put back on here. This one's just a little bit warped. I really wish those were articulated. But anyway, to measure out Iron Patriot, you can see that to the top of his head, he's just a little bit over the 7-inch mark. And then here's our Mark II Iron Patriot next to the Mark I Iron Patriot, and we have our concept War Machine from the Endgame wave, for the previous Endgame wave. And I gotta say, I think the blue on this Iron Patriot right here is a little bit more similar to what we actually saw in the movie. I feel like this figure should have been closer to this blue color, right? Doesn't that look a little bit more like what we saw in Endgame, no? And then here's Mark II Iron Patriot next to the Hulk Build-A-Figure, and then we have Rocket Raccoon from Guardians Volume 2, and then we have the Giant Man Build-A-Figure. And what a cool team up seeing War Machine, or I mean Iron Patriot with Rocket. It's funny how Rocket consistently wants to hang out with whoever has the coolest weapons. I think that's hilarious. And then here's Mark II Iron Patriot next to the other figures from this wave that I've already reviewed. We have the Phasing Vision, Mark 85 Iron Man, Captain America, and Valkyrie. And I just wanted to take these out and put the pepper pots right in here to complete the Iron family. I don't know, just seeing these three together looks very cool to me. And then here's the Mark II Iron Patriot next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. Hey buddy, ooh, you got a little thing on your face right over there. Don't worry, I'll get it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Still trying to learn my own strength. So I'm not going to hate on this figure just because my particular copy has a bad head sculpt, but I still have a bad head sculpt on my figure, and now I have to seek out another one. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool. My biggest real complaint with the figure is that we don't have articulation on those turrets. That would have been really awesome to have. That would have really just made the figure a lot more complete. Also, having an alternate Don Cheadle head sculpt would have been really nice to have. It's been a long time since we've gotten one of those. We don't have one with the photoreal tech, so I'm looking forward to getting that in my collection. But yeah, a good looking figure. I think the color's all off. There's a bunch of complaints actually now you think about it, even outside of that paint smudge on the face, you know what I mean? So at the price point of around 20 to 25 bucks, I'm giving this Iron Patriot figure a stud rating of...
It's not so bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. I think generally more people like this figure than I do. I really do think that color blue is a bit off. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell if you have not already. And a big thanks to all these people that take the extra step in supporting this YouTube channel and making this content available for everybody. Really appreciate it, you guys. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, be sure to check out MarvelousNews.com. And don't forget to follow me over on the Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
I don't know, just seeing these three together just looks really good.
That's crispy.
Hey, new Sharpness Prime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face, your face.